Let's talk about California now. California regulator targets 11 crypto firms as Ponzis. All right. So, California's financial regulator is targeting 11 crypto companies, alleging they stole customer funds for operated like Ponzi schemes. The latest enforcement actions were announced by the DFPI in a Tuesday press release. The DFPI is filing cease and desist order against Elevate Pass LLC, MetaFi Yielders, and 9 other crypto firms. They allege that these companies were misappropriating customer funds or violating state securities law. Quote, each of the 11 entities allegedly offered and sold unqualified securities, and 10 of them also made material misrepresentations and omissions to investors, end quote, the regulator says in a press release. The entities are all alleged to have used investor funds to pay profits to other investors in a manner of a Ponzi scheme. None of the entities targeted by California, none of the entities targeted by California, the regulator, have shared comments yet regarding the cease and desist orders. So basically, they're saying none of the entities have shared it. That was a little bit of a grammatical error there for Watcher Guru, but that's okay. California authorities also filed a lawsuit against crypto lender Nexo just 24 hours ago. They allege that its EARN product was violating securities law. Consequently, this adds to the state's series of targeting crypto companies with scrutiny. The DFPI will continue to protect California consumers and investors from crypto scams and fraud, says DFPI Commissioner Clothild Hewlett. Quote, these actions not only protect consumers, but also ensure California remains the premier global location for responsible crypto asset companies to start and grow. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say this, California, but you're over-regulating to the point, and also your power costs are so bad that, frankly, I don't think that California will be the hub for even Silicon Valley in the near future. And when you put this amount of pressure on people, it just means that people are going to move and leave your state, right? That's already happening. At least in the area I'm in, it seems like every other day I meet somebody new that's moved from California. They can either no longer afford to be there, is worried about the security and safety of their family due to basically the lawlessness that's going around, or frankly is just fed up with everything, all the taxes that they have to pay, right? And that sort of thing. So, and all the regulations that surround it. So, you know, from my perspective and from the people that I talk to on a daily basis, I don't think that California will be the premier global location for responsible, for responsible asset. I think companies to start and grow. I just don't think it will be anymore. That's my humble opinion in 2 cents. And I think that in particular, basically this type of attitude towards crypto companies is also going to further my case. Now, I realize that there's an argument for regulating securities and so on, but where does this problem actually, why is this a problem in the manner in which they're doing it? Well, they need to be defined as securities, and securities need to be defined and clear to the people before you start just coming down on them with restrictions and you know, legal proceedings, right? Clearly define before attacking, I suppose, is the best way I could put it. Now, CBDCs are everywhere, my friends. CBDCs are everywhere. At this point, you know, I'll be honest with you. I did not see this coming as fast as it's coming, right? I saw it coming. We've been seeing it coming for a while. We've been talking about it for a couple years. We kind of started getting wind of it with China implementing theirs. And then we kind of started seeing talks of like Western countries doing it. It was kind of like, okay, interesting. And then just more and more, it's like, bam, bam, bam. Every single country is starting to deploy a CBDC. And for the uninitiated, CBDC is short for central bank digital currency. It essentially means a federal government or a nation state controlled currency. Of course, what this does is basically kind of, in my humble opinion, go the opposite direction of what you would want to do with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency would remove, of course, the interference of banks and governments. The idea, though, is that you further decentralize it, so you're putting it into the hands of the public, right? The direction it's going now is centralizing it further. Basically, essentially, at the end of the day, what we'll see is all the nation states controlling each individual currency and no banks, or banks no longer being needed at the end of the day, really, if we're being completely honest about it, right? So we're centralizing the control of the economy into the hands of the government, who, frankly, you know, if we look at like the economy across the globe right now, or the economies across the globe, various ones, right? Doesn't look like they're handling it that well. So why would we want to trust them with this? Either way, I guess it really doesn't matter because they're going to do it whether we like it or not. Thanks for checking out this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. You can check out the full episode here or more crypto content down here. Also, I'd like you to check out my locals page at sonofatech.locals.com, where you can become a member for free or choose to be a $5 a month supporter that unlocks additional content.